good to roll.
Yeah.
They did the 10-string of Pro Series here. It was not a fun day. You good?
You're good. We are live. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Candlepin Corners production of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, B Division North. Cory, Aleci visiting Joe Dealmeida. We are live from Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Massachusetts, for a B Division North matchup. Cory, the visiting bowler, up on lane number 3. Looks to grab 9 in his first box, and he does. Back on the headpin, 2 and 2 split. It's a 4, 6, 7, 10, 2 pieces of wood. Let's see which way he chooses to go with this one. Tries to snap it on the right side, only gets 1. I'm going to look to grab another 2. Tries to snap it over, gives it a good bid, takes 9. 18 through 2. To the right this time. Leaves 3 of the 4 horsemen, plus the 6, the 8, and the 10. Looks to make it on the headpin, little full. 4, 6, and 10 left. And let the clean up 2 for 9. Grabs only 1, takes an 8, 26 through 2. Throwing a good ball. Hasn't got it to break up yet. Cory sits in 3rd place in Division II of ACST B North. It's a 108 average. He's at 90 and 64 on the season. He's in the pocket. Finally gets one to break up. Looks at the 4, the 7, and the 8. Nice piece of wood up against the 4 and the 8. Gonna look to get right on that red line, drive it all back. It's right there, and wow, was not touching. Looked like it was up against it. Guess he had to go a little lower. Tough break there, looking at just the 8-pin now. Look to grab 10. He will. Puts him at 36 through 4.
Go back. That's going back.
And Cory in 3rd place in his own division, but is in 8th overall in 90 and 64. He's 21 games ahead of Sean Prendable in the 9 spot. So comfortably sitting in that 8 seed, but looking to move up. He was 4 games back at Rich Lottie, 6 back at Mike McIntosh, and only 12 back at Joe Dealmeida, who he's facing today. Good chance for Cory as he's right in the pocket. Bang, hammer time. Good way to sit. But a good day from Cory today can really bump him up the standings. Steps up Joe Dealmeida is the home bowler. Get you his stats in a second. Just right on the headpin. Little full 3 and 1 split. It's the 3, the 4, the 6, and the 10. Looks to cut it over. Gets outside the 6-pin. Looking at 3 and the 4. Joe takes 9. Joe goes by Moose. He is a 106 average bowler. Again, the home bowler, Riverwalk Lanes. Sitting at 109 and 59 on the season. It's in the pocket. Everything but the 8.
Right in the face.
Wood went right in front of it. And he sits at 109 and 59. Second is division. And fifth overall in Division 2. This Moose is all over for a spare. He is 12 points ahead of Cory Aleci, so a big matchup here in Class B. Moose outside the 3-pin on his fill, but takes 7. Puts him at 26 through 2. Up 8 through completed boxes. Cory is sitting on a spare in the 5th at 46 on a ball. So looks to make a pretty one, just gets by the head pin. Good bid there. Moose looks to grab 10 but misses off to the right, takes a 9, 35 through 3. Up 9 through completed boxes. Cory is open in the 4, so a good chance to gain some more for Moose here. Moose 109 and 59 on the season. 8 points back of Ryan Southall. He's on the 3-pin, drives it back, does carry the 5 as well. 4 horsemen on the left, plus the 6, the 8, and the 10. Drives back the half whistle left, the 1, the 4, the 6, the 7, 10. Interesting to see here if he goes to the head pin for a big out or just takes 2 on either side. No wood to help. Does go at the head pin and a great out. Takes a great 9. That is a fantastic out. 44 through 4. Up 8 through completed boxes. Moose has 8 matches left, or 6 matches left, excuse me. Getting pretty comfortably slotted into a playoff spot. He's 33 points ahead of the 9 seed. Half Worcester on the right side. But again, he's only 8 points back of Ryan Southall. And they are even. Match is completed. So big day today helped cut into that lead. Looks to make it. Right on the head pin, little full though. Can't clear out the 6 and the 10. Does have a piece of wood, might be too low to help him. He's all over it. Takes a 10, 54 half. So that puts him up 8, but Cory does have a fill here as the bowlers will move over to lane 4. Jordan Britton here with you live from Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Massachusetts. On this President's Day broadcast. Appreciate you guys joining in. Cory, the visiting bowler, steps up on lane 4. And filling a strike here. Excuse me, actually I have it incorrectly. It's filling a strike. Cory looks to double it up. He's back on the head pin. Little light, but gets a nice mix. Looking at the 3 and the 5. Has a piece of wood. Gonna have to ride that in. See if he can't cash this in. It's up on the cap. Nice bid there. Still takes 9. Puts him at 55. So he's gonna be up a pin through 5 and then grabs 10. And I do have it incorrect on the board. I'm gonna move that other marker over so we have the strike on the board. That was a strike in the 5th for Cory. He's back on the head pin in the pocket again. Loving the 1-2 right now. Looks at the 3 and the 5 again, but also has the 7. Piece of wood's in play, but it might be too high. So he's gonna have to cut this one nice and thin. Gets on it, cuts it over. Wow, he's too thin. What a shot. In between the wood and the pin, couldn't get it to go. It's a great bid. Gonna look to grab 10. This is off to the right, takes 9, 74 through 7. My scoreboard is unofficial, but I'm doing my best to make sure we stay updated. Jordan Britton, Candlepin Corner here live with you on President's Day from Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Cory is off to the right. Looking at the 1, 2, 4, 5, 8 and 9. All in a bunch. Right on it, kicks it off the wall and just behind. Nothing but the 4-pin. Cory's a 108 average bowler. Gonna need a mark to get to that. Looking to grab the 4-pin for a 10. Piece of wood in the back. Don't think it helps him in any way. He doesn't need it all over it. 84 through 8. Cory's in the pocket again. Everything but the 4. Piece of wood's coming into play. Might push that second one. It sure does. Gives him a little guide. Should be anything but the cap on that wood. Should slide it right over. And he plays way right. Used it all. Call that a veteran read. Big spare there for Cory. Puts him at 94 on a ball through 9. We do appreciate anyone tuning in today. If you don't mind giving us a share, a like, a follow, sharing the stream to your page, the Candlepin chat. The strike is on the head pin, a little light, but going to leave 3 of the 4 horsemen, 2, 4, and 6. Piece of wood up against the 2 and the 4. He's either going to have to go really right on the 7 pin or up high. Chooses to go up high, and he gets it to go. Nice shot. 7 on the fill puts him at 101. And he's at now 111 in a ball. And the 10th, really strong finish here from Cory when he needed it. Put the pressure on the Moose in half number 2. We're going to throw a ball and sit down. On the head pin, Little Lycus, another good mix, takes 7. Should put him at 118, real strong start for Cory, and we'll confirm that. Should be a 118. Cory in the 63 half. 18. Look at me and my math. Unreal. You want to share this? I'm going to share it. So Moose will step up. He's at 54, open through 5. Going to need 65 pins here in the second half to take game 1. So he's off to the right, clears out the right side. Cluster of 6, 4 horsemen on the right, plus the 5 and the 8. See if he can't blow this up. We need to be a little full on this one. He's just off. It's twice now. He's just gotten by the head pin. Piece of wood coming back to hit it. Will not go, though. Didn't think it had enough. Just looking at just the head pin. Snaps that wood, grabs 1064 through 6. Down only 1 through completed boxes, but is opposite the spare 7, and 9th and 10th. So Moose has got to put something up here. Give himself a chance again. Gonna need at least 2 marks with decent fills. Justin Scally, appreciate you sharing the stream, bud. Moves off to the right quarter, Worcester. Wow, just a 3. Just going to look to come back. And 106 average bowler going to have to beat that pretty steadily to grab game 1. It's on the head pin. Nice mix. Leaves 3 of the 4 horsemen, 2, 4, and 7. Piece of wood nestled up nicely. If he can get on the red line, send it all back. All over it. Grabs 10. 74 through 7. And we are now dead even through completed boxes. But those 2 marks for Cory are coming up. He's going to need 45 in his last 3. So really going to need 2 marks with solid fills. Right in the pocket, great ball. Wiggles a 10, won't go. Looking at the the 8 and the 10. 2 pieces of wood. Actually, I guess 3 if he thinks about going left. But this is a tough split. Probably going to have to go right down the chute. See if he can't kick the ball off the piece of wood. Exactly, that kicks it off. Tried to come back to great bid. Those 2 pieces of wood were just too far apart to try to split them. The ball even tried coming back on off the curtain. Just missed. Just left. Takes a 9. Now at 83 through 8. So we're going to need a big finish here. They need a 36 in his last two to take the win. Moves here in the net. Off to the right, but gets a nice mix. Four Horsemen get the two wiggling. That piece of wood came and hit it just to the left. I don't know if that's going to help him or hurt him. Might have to play this on the outside of the head pin. I don't know if the ball takes everything. He gets on the head pin and does exactly that, just misses the two pin. Tough break there for Moose. It's a good bid. Gonna look to grab 10. It's that piece of wood, grabs nothing. 8 for a 91. So Cory has won the first game. Again, this is a 5-string match. Each string worth 2 points and total pinfall worth 4. So 14 points up for grabs. Getting Cory only 12 back of Moose for 5th place in the ACST Class B North. It's a big matchup here. With only 6 matches to go. So playoff implications definitely high in this one. Off to the right, leaves the clear. 4 Horsemen left plus the 9 pin. Looks around down, grabs just the 2. 1, 4, 7, and 9. See if he can't grab 3 to get to the century mark. Might just go for the 2 though. He did go aggressive earlier in the 4th box. Let's see if he plays that way here. He does. Misses off to the right. Takes just a 7 for a 98. So Cory's gonna have a 20 pin lead right off the bat. As he takes a 118 to 98 victory in game 1. Secures the first 2 points. Again, 14 points up for grabs, 2 points per game, and 4 for total pinfall. Cory grabs the first 2. So if we're looking at a live standings update now, Cory 10 back of Joe for the 5th spot, the first wild card position. Cory's going to stay on lane 4 here. Start us up in game number 2. It's off to the right. Leaves the whole bunch. Over adjustments off to the left. Got a cluster of 3. And the 7 pin. Cory grabs 3 for a 9. Start the same way in game 2. See if you can have a better half here though. Got off to a slow start, but had a fiery finish for a good 118. It's off to the right again, going to leave the clear. Again, 4 Horsemen left plus a 9 pin. One of the sneaky, tougher shots in the game. He looks to make it all over the 4 Horsemen, but as we see with this shot, the 9 pin does not go. To grab 10, catches the wood, but not the pin for another 9 and an 18. Again, starting the same way as he did in game 1. Sure, he'd like to not wait until the 5th to put a mark on the board. See what he does here. Half will sit right on cue. The hole. Scott Burke is watching this. He's yelling dollar, dollar, dollar. Cory looking for a big out here. Be sure to get on that left side. Gets on, takes a tough 5 box. It's one of those shots where you'd like to be aggressive and try to make it, but you really need to make sure you're on the left side so you don't go through the hole again. He was on the 2 pin and only took 3. Cory looking to get it going here in game 2, right in the pocket, and bang. Wait until the 4th box this time. Beautiful ball there for Cory. For a strike in box number 4. Cory looking to load it up on the head pin, but drives straight through. Let's get the spread eagle plus the The 9 pin in the back. Goes right at the 4, and he makes it for a 7 fill. Finish, not bad, all things considering. Puts him at 40 through 4. What was that box? You got time in that box? So Cory takes 10 here in the 5th for a 50. Moves off to the right, grab the triangle. That's the same way Cory started. Monkey see, monkey do here in the first box of game 2. Jordan Britton here with you live. Candlepin Corners coverage of the ACST Class B North. Moose is right on the head pin. Can it go? Yes, spare. Nice shot for Moose. Gets himself going early. Tough first ball, but comes right back. Big spare to start himself in game 1. Or game 2, excuse me. Looking to load it up. Off to the right. Nice little mix, though. Going to take 7. Puts him at 17 through 1. Nice start. 8-pin lead early. Got the 1, the 2, and the 8-pin in the back. I don't think that would help him at all. Looks to drive it straight back, and he does. Pretty shot. Great start here for Moose in game 2, responding big after Cory's game 1 win. He knows the implications of this match. Off to the left, gets another nice mix. Thing's still working, gonna take 7. Looked like it was gonna be 5. Take 7 for 34 through 3. Or through 2, excuse me. So moves off to a great start here. Cutting into that 20-pin deficit he faced after game 1. Off to the right, takes out 2. One of them standing in the gutter. That will count as a down pin, though. You don't see that often. And we see the 7-pin up, but it is in the gutter, so that is a felled pin. He's got 9 down thus far. In a rare occurrence. Moose looks to go 10, he will. And that piece in the gutter ain't going down, but that is a 10. That is a 10 for 44. You don't see that too often. The Moose 44, so he's only down 6 in the half, and there's 2 boxes to go. Opposite that tough 5 for Cory. He did have the strike 7, but only 1 mark in that first half gives Moose a good chance to cut into that lead that Cory built up. So Moose is back on the head pin, little light, but gets a mix. He's got 3 of the 4 horsemen, the 3, the 6, and the 10. Piece of wood I really don't love. See, that's going to go, I think, really way left or way right, but the way left is where I'm going. Really right down the plate. See, he goes right, and that's why I'm back here. It's a heck of a shot. Spare in the 4th for Moose. 54 and a ball. Through 4. Pocket again. Gets a look at that same shot, and the wood's in the back now. Stays out of the way. It's 7 fill for a 61 through 4. Gives him a 21-pin lead, so he's gained total back. Already up 1 in the match. Wood's still rocking in the back. He's waiting for it to settle. Looking to run it down, just off to the right. He wanted that one. 9's going to put him at 70. In the half, see if he can make it 71. Just gets by, wow. But a great half, 70 to start. Big answer after losing game 1. Nice half there for Moose. 3 marks, 7 fill on all of them. Just a fantastic half. Only left 1 pin on the deck that whole half. Just the start he was hoping for in game 2. Again, lost by 20 and is now up 20. So we're even in total through 15 boxes. Good start here from Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts for this President's Day broadcast.
All right, go get it.
ACST Class B North. Cory had a 50 half in the first. Again, 20-pin deficit. He's going to need a big half here. He starts way off to the right, just a 10. on a bunch. See if he can't make it go. Brought it back in, but still off to the right. 4 horsemen left. Looking to run it down. It was a little full. Tough kick for an 8. 58 through 6. Cory down 12 with an extra box. It's a big finish. Off to the right, gets a nice mix. At least 7. He is wiggling the 9 pin in the back, but it won't go. So he's got the 1, the 3, and the 9. Looking to make a 2-pinner here. He's very light on that head pin there. Couldn't carry the 9. It took a minute for that head pin to fall. He almost hit it without taking it. Piece of wood sitting right out in front of the 9 pin. Cory lets it settle, looking to drive it back. He does for 10. 68, not 18. 68 through 7. So really going to need to turn it on against down 2, and he's in 2 extra boxes bowled. So he needs a big finish here. He had one in game 1. Really needs the same thing to put some pressure on. As he is on the 3 pin, leaves the 1, the 2, 7, 8, and 10. Piece of wood in the back to help carry the 10. I'm just trying to make a 2-pinner here, see what happens. Goes off to the right, grabs a 1/4 pin. 1, 7, 8, 10 left. Cory looking for a big out. Gets nothing. 2 tough boxes here for Cory in game number 2. Put him at 74 through 8. Okay, now is a 4-pin lead, but Moose has 3 extra boxes. As Cory's off to the right again. Just a 6-10, dropping it. Gonna need to make an adjustment. At least they're all in a bunch here. See if he can't throw a first ball and make it go. Just left now, just gets by. 1, the 3, and the 8. Looking to grab 10, but misses right, takes a 9 for 83 for a 9. Again, Moose at this point really only going to need somewhere between 20 and 30 pins to grab game number 2. So Cory needs a big box here just to keep total in play. He's off to the right. Clears out 4. There's the 1, the 2, the 4, 6, 8, and 10. Cory looks to run 3, but pulls it and grabs that 1/4 pin again. Looking at 5 on the deck here. Needs to have a couple here to salvage 90. Gets on the head pin, grabs 2. Will take a 7. For a tough 90 game in game 2. Puts him at 208 through 2. So again, Moose at a 70 half. Only going to need 21 pins here in the second half to grab game 2. So we can all but assume he's going to do that, but was down 20. So and still only needs a 40 half to square up total. So real good chance to flip this match on its head with a big half. Moose is off to the right, gets a nice kick off the wall. Leaves a check mark, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Piece of wood in the back, don't think it really factors here. Moose looking to run, it's right there, just gets by. It was a heck of a bit at the spread eagle, but unfortunately he did have the head pin standing. All over the head pin, grabs 10 for an 80 half. I'm sorry, 80 through 6. What's up? Oh, no, it's good. Moose again only needs 11 here to grab the games. He's on the head pin, straight through the heart. Spread eagle, plus the 9. Does have a talent in the bag. See if he can't throw that same ball that he threw trying to make the check mark in the last box. Might give a bit at this. He goes right. He plucks just a 6-pin. Joe going to look to grab 3. At least. Plays it outside. Wow, grabs 9. What an out. Fantastic pinning here from Moose. Puts him at 89 for 7. Again, only needs 2 pins to grab the game. Take those 2 points back. Again, what's down 20 in total coming in. So would like a nice finish here. Give himself a cushion. So he's back on the head pin. A little bit light though. Went around that diamond on the left side. 2, 4, 5, and 8. See if he can't blow this up. So pulls it left. Looking at the 2, 5, 8. It's a tough shot there where you got to be full enough to carry the back pin, but also outside enough to carry both the 4 and the 5. And too thin on his out, takes an 8. And 97 through 8 boxes. So getting down 13 in total here, just a solid finish. We'll get him the lead in total through 2 boxes. A mark or 2 here really gives himself a nice little lead going into game 3 as he's on the head pin. This might be 10. Everything but the 6. Great ball there for Moose right when he needed it. Piece of wood looking like it wants to come play. We'll stay out of the way though, so just Moose in the 6 pin. He's going to get by, dumped it in the gutter. Still looking to grab 10 here though. Okay, gonna have the lead in total, barring a real tough 10th box. It's that wood no go. Takes a 9, 106 through 9. So he's up 16 in the game. Only down 4 in total, so needs 5 pins here in the 10th box to take the lead in total. Mark gives him a little cushion. See, is off to the right. It's the 1, the 2, and a triangle, 6, 9, and 10. Makeable spare. He's going to play it on the outside, just a little full though. Grabs 3 of the 5. That's the 6 and 10, looking to clean up. Grabs 1 for a 9. Puts him at a 115 game 2. Grab himself 2 points. Put him at 213, so he's going to have a 5-pin lead here. End the match going into game number 3. Strong 115 to 90. Victory for Joe in game 2. 2 points apiece for each bowler thus far. And we're bowling 5 games here. Each game worth 2 points and total pinfall worth a big 4. Only 5 pins separate our bowlers thus far. Cory S has been the theme, is off to the right in box 1. Cory misses right. Both our bowlers markless in the second half. They're going to look to get it going early in this one. Cory will take another 9 to start. 9s are wild for him today in the first box. Cory's on the head pin. Looking at the 2, 4, 5. Piece of wood in the back. Boy, it might come snuggle up against the 5. It does. Cory's looking to make 2 of them. Carry 3. Misses off to the left. Cory misses right, but does snap the 5. Takes another 9, 18 through 2. Cory looking to get himself going here. Had a huge finish in game 1. But really has been quiet since. He's on the head pin again. Back in that 1-2 pocket. Where he's wanted to be today. Looking at the 5 and the 9. Not a great piece of wood. Really going to be right on the end of that. Drives that red line Does not carry the 9-pin. Tough shot there. Not a great piece of work. Try to grab 10. Takes another 9. 27 through 3. Tough piece of wood. Don't even know if he went down low, if that was going to carry anyway. So it's a tough break there with a great ball. It's off to the right. Gets a kick to carry a couple extra. We got the 4 horsemen on the left, plus the 3 and the 5. Makeable shot here with them all in a bunch. Has some help to carry the 7, but just pulls it. Looking at the 4 horsemen left. Cory waits on the ball return here. And we are live from Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Cory looks to get out with 10, but misses off to the right again. 33 through 4. Cory's got to make an adjustment here. And he needs it quick. Off to the right again, gets a better mix than he has been getting. 3 of the 4 horsemen, 1, 2, 4. Also has the 9-pin in the back. Scores on the head pin, kicks it off the wall, but won't go. It's a great bid. Went just in front. Good offer there. He's going to look to grab 10. He's going to have a half in the 40s. Just gets by for a 9 and a 42. Joe steps up on lane 3. An upset of 42 half at a 5-pin lead coming in. He's right in the pocket and bang. What a way to start. Hammer time for Moose in the first. Starts game 3 in a big way. He's off to the right. And he points to the camera. Paul Grant, if you are looking, that is a lemon drop. They do give you 2 on the strike, though, and they're all in a bunch. See if he can't come back big, get a bunch of pins here. Make that go away. And he's right on the head pin. Drives it straight back, but takes 7, which after plucking the lemon drop to start, really can't complain about. So that's 17 to start. It's an 8-pin lead right off the rip. Decent chance at 10 here. Just gets by that 3-pin. And he will take a 7 for 24 and a 6-pin lead through 2. Moose looking to come back. So just inside the 2-pin, but gets a good mix that way. Look, I'm sorry, just inside the 3. Now has the 1 and the 2. Couple pieces of wood shouldn't factor. I don't think he wants them to. Just looking to get on the head pin. He does, sends it back. Spare in the 3rd for Moose. Puts him at 34 and a ball through 3. And Moose got off to a slow start, but has been ripping ever since. 34 and a ball through 3. And at least a 7-pin lead, plus what he puts on the head pin ball here, takes 8. Great fill. Puts him at 42. And a nice shot at another spare here. Wood's not exactly flat. Oh, it just blows by. See, I don't know if he was way left anyway, if that was going to go. Let's see about it on the 3rd ball here. Looking to grab 10. Way left, makes it go 52. Oh, not 52 box. Just a 10. For 52 through 4, so a 19-pin lead through completed boxes. And definitely going to have a 10-pin lead in the half. As he is on the head pin, little light. Breaks up that light hit has left 3 of the 4 horsemen, probably 4 or 5 times already. That's the 2, the 4, and the 6. I believe I'm going to try to split the 2 and the 4. Goes right. Oh! Didn't carry the 4 originally, but a piece of wood came back and swept it. Paul Grant's a legal block on the back for a 62 half plus a ball. Another great start for Joe Dealmeida here. Going to have a 20-pin lead plus his ball to fill in the second half. So a great comeback in a slow 98 start that has been absolutely ripping. Cory looking to come back big in half number 2. Just off to the right, that's the Cleary. 4 horsemen left plus the 9-pin. Does have a piece of wood up against the 9. Could help this go. He's looking to run it down, misses left. Piece of wood coming back. Oh! Sent the 2-pin back, but just missed the head pin. But had 2 illegal blocking the backs in a row. As Cory takes 10, 52. Appreciate everybody tuning in on this President's Day broadcast of the ACST Class B North. Cory Aleci visiting Joe Dealmeida. As Cory's off to the left, grabs 3. 4 horsemen right, plus the 4, 7, and 9. Cory looking to run the 4, gets it outside. Does a great ball, but doesn't get much. Only takes 3. Look to grab 2. Misses right for a 7. 59 through 7. And moves it at 62 in a ball. Cory misses way left. We're going to have a cluster of 5. 1, 3, 5, 8, and 9. Head pin. That's one you got to be just a little bit full to carry. And he's looking at just the 5 and the 8 now. Looks to grab 2. He does for a 10 and 69. Nice through 8. Cory coming off a 362, subbing for Academy 1 in the Friday Night Pro League. Had a 100, 117, and a 145. Just kept getting better. Probably wish we could have bowled 5 games that night. Has not been able to replicate that tonight. This is off to the right. Again, takes just a 9. Looking at a cluster of 6. 4 horsemen plus the 5 and the 8. Four misses right, takes a 4. Leaves him at 78 through 9. 73 through 9, excuse me. Cory needs a mark here to get himself going for the last 2. We can all but assume Moose is going to take game 3. So Cory needs something here to sit down on. Give him a boost going into the last 2 games. Cory looking at maybe tries the wood. Does not take the 2, so he's going to be open for this entire game here. Looking at an 82, possibly an 83. It will be 82 with a 9. Game 3 can put Cory at 290. Tough game 3 there opposite Joe Dealmeida, 62 in a ball through 5. And great chance to take a stranglehold on this match with a strong half here. 62 in the ball. This is off to the right, takes 3. Puts him at 65. Back-to-back strong first halves. Who's looking to be better here in the second half. Did struggle a bit in game 2. Only a 45 now. He's off to the right. Leaves the 1 and the 9. So he will be open in the 6th. grab 10, and he does. Nice shot, 75 through 6. Only needs 8 pins to take the game. Off to the right again, takes 3. All in a bunch here. Moves off to the left, takes out everything but the 1 and the 3. Looks to grab 10, plays the wood, grabs just 1 for a 9 and 84 through 7. So he has taken game 3, secured himself 4 points thus far. Again, looking to really add on a total here. Because a game in the 100 is going to give him a lead of about 30. He's off to the left again. Leaves a cluster of 5, 1, 3, 5, 8, and 9. Who's looking to blow it all back, but misses right. Gonna look to get out with a bunch here. Blow it back, but grabs just 1, wiggles a 9, won't go. Takes a 6. Still puts him at 90 through 8. Still in great shape here, but looking for a strong finish. Second half today, really stymieing both bowlers. Moves up 21 in the game with their completed boxes. He's back on the head pin. That should be 10. It is. Hammer time for Moose. Great ball there when he needed it. And a good chance to really take a hold of this match. And he answers the call. Moves back. Oh, just got by. Looked like he was going to be on the head pin there in the 1-2 pocket. Just off. But still very makeable shot here. He's got the 1, the 3, and the 7. Piece of wood up against the 1 and the 3. Boy wants to get running that red line. He's right there, and it goes. Puts 10 in the fill for 110 through 9. Sitting at 120 and a ball for 10. So whatever he can do here. He's off to the right, gets a good mix for 5. I'm just going to put a 15. Make it easy on myself for a great 125 game for Moose. And really takes a hold of this matchup. It gives him a 338 to 290 lead through 3 games. Again, Cory with a 14-point day would have taken the 5th spot over. But Moose says not today. Definitely be safe in that 5 spot. But still 6 big points out for grabs. Cory off to the right again. Finally gets a mix off of it. I believe what they call the hay bale here. Got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So he is on the head pin, but too light.
You know what I mean? You might as well keep chewing the whole rack up for you.
Now looking at a triangle, 2, 4, 5. We'll take an 8. Again, moves up 48 through 3 games. It's down 20 after the first. Cory's just off. Gets a mix, 1, 8, and 10. Piece of wood up against the head pin. I don't think it helps him though. So he needs to be inside of it. He is and can't take the 10 as expected. Wasn't at the right angle to sweep that 10. But a good bid nonetheless. Looks to grab 10. He will for 18 through 2. Cory was open through the entire third game. Just in a stretch of about 14, 15 box two without a mark. Really needs something to get himself going. On the head pin, 2 full. 2 and 2 split. 3, 4, 6, and 7. He's missed right today, so he wants to be able to just throw his first ball and cut it over. He gets on, it sends it off the wall, and it goes. What a shot. He's talking about needed one to get himself going, and that's it right there. That shot played perfectly to the ball he's been throwing today. And he's able to cut it over, sends it off the wall. Pretty shot. See if he can load it up. See, it looked like I was going to be on the head pin again, but he will take 5 for 33 through 3. Has the Cleary on the right now. 4 horsemen right, 1, 3, 6, and 10. Also has the 8 pin. Piece of wood, looks like it's really about halfway between the 1 and the 8 pin. Might help if he's full enough, but this is off to the right. Looking at the 1 and the 8. Looking at grab 10. What's that piece of wood? Guess it was not a helper after all. For 41 through 4. Yeah, really wants a mark here. This is off to the right. Good mixing action. 1, 2, 4, and 5. A baby check mark. Good chance at a mark here. Piece of wood covering the floor. See on the head pin, misses right. Cory just has not been able to make that adjustment. Back, it was there. Takes a 10, 51 half. So with Cory's completed boxes, he's only up 3 pins. Moose has 5 here to take that back. So he's going to need some help. Moose looking to keep it going. He's on the head pin, but 2 full. 2 perfect. Spread eagle. Moose looking to make it. Takes the 3 on the right side. Nice ball. Looking to come back and grab 10. Moose takes 9. Great 9 out of that. You throw a spread eagle. You can take 9 or 10. That's a win all day. 9 boxer start for Moose. Back on the head pin. As we've seen a bunch today. The 2, the 4, and the 7. Piece of wood just touching the 4. If he plays it inside the 2, it might hurt him. Might have to go outside here to make it go. He does and sends it back. Nice shot. Pretty shot there for Moose. If he gets inside that 2 pin, there's no guarantee that shot goes. So really nice to get outside there. Big spare there for Joe. 19 in a ball through 2. He's back on the head pin. Talk about being too perfect. That is spread eagle plus 2 talons. That is just a 1-5. An incredibly perfect shot. Just a tough break there. Puts only 2 on the fill, so that's 21 through 2. They're going to grab 4, but it only takes 3. And those 2 in the back are just killers. He'll look to run another 3. Has a good chance to get 4 if he can run these 3. Plus just 1. Takes a tough 6. 27 now through 3. Cory has a 3-pin lead. Sorry, 6-pin lead through completed boxes. Moose on the head pin again, as he's been consistent. Leaves the 4 and the 8. Piece of wood in between the 2, and then does have the wood on the right. I think it's high enough to cover, too. So he can really choose how he wants to play this. Go right at the pin and take it, or he can use that wood. It's really up to him. Only thing he can't do is catch that cap. Gets right at the pin and takes it. Nice shot. Great answer to the 6 box. 37 and a ball. Down 4 through 4 boxes. Does have to fill. It's off to the left this time. Only takes 2. Wow, 2 in the 4. How often do you see that? Goodness. Puts him at 39. A couple tough fills for Moose. And he comes back and gets it to go. What a ball. Big comeback ball there for Moose right when he needed it. Puts him at 49 and a ball through 5. That's a great comeback. And even after that, Cory turned back to me and said, "What is that?" You just never see the 2 and the 4. But a huge comeback ball nonetheless for a big spare. 3 mark half there for Moose, 49 and a ball. Cory needed a big half here for himself. Looking to get it going in the 1-2 pocket. Just a little light though. Leaves the hay bale in the 7. Maybe you go high or really low on this wood. Chooses the middle. I don't know if that's where he wanted to be. Leaves the 6, 7, 9. Takes 2. Puts him at 60 through 6. Cory looking at the head pin, misses right. A little extra work in action though. 1, 2, 4, and 9. A couple pieces of wood. And if he's going to send that piece of wood behind the head pin back, it needs to be outside. And just misses way right. Right out of the hand, he knew it. See if he can't grab 10. Knew it didn't like the left side of that head pin. Only a 7. 67 through 7. Did have a 2-pin lead coming into the half, but is opposite a spare for Joe in the 5th. We're looking to finish Biggs in the pocket. Pocket shot he's been hoping for. Does not get the break he wanted though. He's looking at the 6, a 7, and the 9. I honestly don't hate it though. Depending on where this wood sits, I think it's too low at this point. Gonna have to go right outside the 6 pin. And he's got a decent chance with that wood in the middle. If he goes way right, might be able to cut it. But he's got to really just catch the outside of the 6 pin to send that piece of wood spinning. Plays the one in the middle though. Takes just 1. Now we get a chance to see if I was... Actually, that was moving away. Gonna probably take away his chance at a 10. We'll never know. For an 8 and a 75 through 8. Cory's just off to the right, leaves the 1, 2, 7, 10. Piece of wood in the back, might roll off the plate. Just gonna sit there, shouldn't factor. Just making a look at 2-pinner, see if he can't carry. Off to the right, looking at the high-low jack. They do have the high-low jackpot here at Riverwalk Lanes every Sunday. King of the River starting at 9:30. Boy looks to make it, takes just the head pin for a 984. King of the River every Sunday here at Riverwalk Lanes. 4-string qualifier. Top 4 make the ladder. There is a standing king or queen every week waiting to visit whoever wins the ladder series. Cory's off to the right, looking to make it. Too full. What's up, fella? How are you?
How you doing?
I'm great. As Cory takes an 8. He is not great, though. For a 92. Hope he doesn't listen to that back. 92, game 4.
You guys can have fun with your egos. I'll just be happy that I made it into the playoffs.
I know there's nothing wrong with the ego. I just mean I lost it.
Division 3 leader Ryan Southall here to watch.
I couldn't get anything to go. I couldn't get comfortable.
Ryan 8 points ahead of Joe.
I was that place.
Both with 6 matches remaining, so with a big finish here, Joe will take the lead back in the division, depending on how Ryan does in his next match.
Well, but it looked literally everything was like this. So like as I'm going to bowl, I'm like old places sometimes get a little.
Ryan knows the implications of this match, so he's here to check it out as well.
So of course I'm trying to like overcompensate. Throw it in left. I missed the head like 6 million times.
Joe's back on the headpin, filling his spare in the 5th. Drops 8. He's Phil 57 half now. Gives him a 6-pin lead through completed boxes in game 4. See if he can't cash this in. He does. Spare in the 6th for Joe. They put him at 67 and a ball. Oh, he needs 26 pins in the last 4 boxes. He's on the head pin again. Drives through, takes only 4. Tough break on a few of these fills. Nonetheless, he's at 71 through 6. Needs 22 pins in his last 4. He's already got 4. Looking to send it over. Boys, way outside the 4, and just made the 4-6 clean. Just looking to grab really at least 2 here. I don't know how you get by the 3 and take just a 9, but Joe found a way to do it for a 7. And 78 through 7. So he's got an 11-pin lead in the game, but a massive lead in total now. Off to the right. Looks like it could have been a half Worcester, but he's got the 1, 2, 4, and 10. A piece of wood covering the 10 too, so if he can run the 3 down, he's got a good shot to make this go. He has to make it. He's all over it. Never a doubt. Out of the hand, there was no question that was gone. 88 and a ball through 7. Joe got off to a slow start, but just has been unreal since that first game finished. 88 and a ball filling here in the head pin, and oh my goodness. That's got to be four times already this game that he's just driven the head pin back. Carried the extra here in this one, so I guess you'd say he caught a little bit of a break. 5 filled 93. See which way he goes. Inside the 6 pin that time, only takes 1. Gonna look to grab 3 for a 9 box. He's already taken the game, secured his 6th point for the day. And gonna have a pretty sizable lead in total going in. Should run it down on his object and takes an unconventional 3 for a 9. 102 for a 9. Sitting at 440 here. Not counting this box. So we'll be on the 2 pin. Leaves the Cory left. 4 horsemen left plus the 9. 1, 2, 4, 7, 9. Looking to run it down. He's full. He's on it. What a shot. Unreal. 102, excuse me, 112 in a ball. That's a heck of a shot. Again, one of the sneaky, harder shots in bowling where you have to be just full enough to carry the 9, but you also have to be just light enough to carry the 2, 4, 7. So that's just a great shot. He's back on the head pin, looking to load it up. Put 7 on it for a 119. 119 game 4 for Joe. He throws a 359 in games 2 through 4. And I mean, really, what that could have been, he just said the worst worst 6 spare game he's ever had is he had a 5, a 4, and a 2 fill. And that could have been a game in the 40, maybe 50s. If he does that, he's flirting with 600 today. But nonetheless, he's at 457. Cory's on the head pin, drops 9. Piece of wood snuggles up. That's the way he needed to start. Cory going to look to salvage at least 4 points here. With a 5th game win. Needs to put his nose on this one. And that wood way off to the left sits fine. He can catch a cap. It should drive. He catches the cap and it goes. And I think he had 3 ways to play that and they were all secure. As he starts with a spare. So 10 in the ball. Start for Cory. First mark in the first box. Cory's off to the right, but gets a mix. Takes a 7. 17 to start. Cory looking to make it 2 in a row, and oh my goodness. Wow. Made the 2 pin, but just couldn't send it back to carry the 9. It's a tough break. Looking to grab 10, and that wood was not friendly. 26-2. Cory on his objects right now is really what he's looking for. He has struggled today. He's looking to salvage something. He's on the 2 pin again, 3 pin, excuse me. Gets a 4 horseman left plus the 9 pin. Looking to make it go, takes only 3. Looks at the 1 and the 8. Cory grabs 1 for a 9 and 35. Decent start. Room for 2. Cory just off to the left. Carries an extra. Might be able to take the 7 as well. Wiggles it, but no go. Looking at the 1, 3, 7, 10. Scott, see how that wood sets up. Should help carry the 7 if he can make the 2 pinner, but still got to worry about the 10. As he takes the easy way and grabs the 3, 7, 10. Looking at just the head pin. Grabs the head pin for 10, 45. 45 through 4. Looking for a mark here. Down 75 in total. I don't know if we can put that one to bed just yet, but again, looking to salvage 4s. He's on the head pin and leaves the hay bale. 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Looking to blow it up, and oh my goodness. Took the unconventional route to almost make that shot, but the 3 pin wouldn't go. Looking to grab 10, and he does for a 55. Decent half here for Cory. See what Moose does here in half number 2. Joe starts game 5 off to the left. Cluster of 5. 1, 3, 5, 8, and 9. Off to the left again, cluster of 4 left. Joe looks to get out with a bunch, takes 9. All things considering, not bad. Miss 3 objects and get a 9 bucks. Guess you take what you can get. Looks to come back big here. Down 8 through the first box. The Cory was open 2 through 5. He throws a great ball. Not so great a lead. 4 and 10. Piece of wood. Don't know how much it helps. I might have to just hit really right at the pin, see if he can just bounce the ball over. I don't know if there's a way that he sends the wood. right at it. Ball does not go, though. Leaves just a 10. Joe looking to clean up. All over it. 19 through 2, down 7 through completed boxes. And he had a 75-pin lead in total coming into this game. So really just needs to be solid to secure himself 10 points on the day. But looking to grab 12. He's off to the right again, 1-2, 7-10. Bounced that one just outside. Knew that right out of the hand. I think he might have just lost it. Joe looking to clean up. Again, just needs to pin out. Should be just fine for total. So he grabs 2, 27 through 3. Can't get out of my own way. Cory has an 8-pin lead in the game thus far, but is open. Joe's got 2 boxes to try to cut into that. So he's off to the left, but he played outside of it, so he got a good mix. 1, 3, and 6. Nice chance at a spare here for Joe if he can get on the 1. Looks to run it down, but off to the right. Takes just a 6. Joe looking to grab 10, misses left. It's been one side or the other right now. Takes an 8 for 35. Cory's up 10 through completed boxes here. Mark gives him the chance to get it square. On the head pin, great ball, how to come back. Looking at the 4 and the 8. Piece of wood in the back. Might actually be a guy if he's gonna miss it. He wants to miss left. It gives him a chance, but he's just trying to make the 2. Doesn't want to have to use the wood. See, it's all over. Big spare there for Joe in the 5th. Sits down 45 and a ball. That's a big mark for the game. Again, total all but secure where they're going to be close to even. But again, just a big chance for Joe to get 12 points. Joe was only down 8. I'm sorry, it was really 8 points behind Brian Southall in the standings. So that really gives him a good chance to jump. And Brian Southall's average 7 pins higher. But Joe is going to move ahead in the standings after this match. Cory's off to the right, leaves the 4 horsemen right plus a 7. Cory off to the left. He just made the 7-10. Keep that one in his back pocket, I guess. Looking to run it down for 10, pulls it left. 62 through 6. Oh, 762 bucks would be great. Four boxes left here, looking to finish strong. This is off to the left, clears out the left side. Outside, but just gets by. Needs a big out here. He misses left again. 4 box, 66 through 7. That one hurts. So Joe 45 through 5 does have an extra ball, so Cory should have the lead going into the second half, but again, the door's going to be open for moves to take 12 points today. He misses right and quarter was. That about sums the day up. Misses right again, takes the triangle, then sweeps the 5, looking at the 4 horsemen plus the 8. Needs a big out here. Takes only 2. Pinning has been Cory's Achilles heel today. Moose has pinned exceptionally well, and Cory just has not. He's got 73 through 7. Misses right again, takes 4. Takes only 2 as the snowplow. As the late great Steve Bronchuk would say, king of the palace. 1, 5, 8, 9. Cory grabs just the 9 pin for a 7. It's going to be 80 through 9. See if Cory can finish strong. He's on the head pin and leaves nothing but the 5. A hammer would have just been almost comical. See if he can't put a face on it. And of course he does. Never a doubt. Never a doubt that one was going. 90 and a ball through 10. See if Cory can't put 10 on it and salvage 100. Again, give him a chance. Moose is at 45 through 5. So with a lackluster half, Cory still has a chance to win the game. But he puts only 3 on it for a 93 game. Get you an update on the total. Puts him at 475. So again, total pretty well in hand. No, it's already over. I'm sorry. 45 pin. That's already over. But Moose will need, by my math, 49 to win. Is that 45? Should be 49 pins, including the fill. See, Cory gonna need some help here. Joe just needs to 10 it out, and he's gonna win. Hold on the head pin. Interesting leaf here with the 5, 8, 9, 10. Does have a couple pieces of wood to help, though. Just trying to make the triangle. I think either side takes it. He goes right. Wow. Almost went anyways. Joe has 51 through 5. 6. Yeah, 3 and 1. So just going to let this wood settle. See if he can't grab 10. Every pin definitely matters right now. Again, at 51 through 5, sitting at 60 through 6, not counting this. He only needs 44 pins in his last 4 boxes. Unfriendly wood. Takes a 9 for 60 through 6, and now needs 34 in his last 4. Pin takes 7. Put 90. Joe looking to run it down, and he does. Nice shot. 70 and a ball through 7. If he can run the sheet out, he's got a good chance to put up a 570, 580. Be a great, great day.
There you go.
It's just off to the right, gonna leave. Should be the clear. See what this wood does. Should be the clear. Puts 5 on it for 75 through 7. See if he can't make it. Tries 2 back. Looking at the 2, 4, 7. Great 10. Great 10, 85 through 8. Again, still can make it one heck of a day if he runs the sheet out. Even if he sits at 550, 560, that is well above his average. He's got a chance to blow it up even more. Just off the right, gets a nice mix, 137. Piece of wood gonna snuggle. Couple pieces gonna come up and play. that piece of wood on the right side covers. Might just want to get in the inside of the headpin and send the ball over. One or two, if he catches the cap on that wood on the left, it might go. Let's see what he does. Gets the cap, and there it is. Moose sitting at 95 and a ball through 9. So he has secured the game and 12 points. So let's just see if he can't run the sheet out. Put 10 on it. Why not? All over the head pin. Takes 8. That's a great fill. Puts him 103 through 9. Put a face on it. Finish strong. Wood's just moving a little bit. Nobody wants to see moving wood. They're playing a shot. So he lets it settle. Looks to make it. Of course he does. Spare in the 10th. 113 and a ball. What a finish out of Joe. If he's put that 98 game behind him and has just lit it up today. Unreal performance from Moose. Right in the pocket hammer. Put an exclamation point on it. 123. What a day for Joe Dealmeida. It's going to be 580. 580 for Moose. 106 average on the season, but a massive 580 with a 98 game. Just an unreal day. A clinic from Joe Dealmeida. Outstanding bowling. Outstanding. 580 to 475 victory. Takes a huge, huge 12 points. And that is really going to flip the standings on its head. Again, he was already sitting comfortably in the 5th spot, but now with those 12 points, he's going to move 4 points ahead of Ryan Southall in Division III, Class B North. That is going to do it for today's President's Day coverage of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Live from Riverwalk Lanes, Jordan Britton, Candlepin Corner with you. We appreciate everyone visiting in. Tune back to see us next time. Thank you.